All right. Can you hear me? There we go. Okay. We're going to play a little bit more Detroit Pistons basketball. Basketball. So I thought about it, and why don't we try and do some trades? Because we're not doing too well this season so far. Let me just get back out of this here. Right now, our standings, we're at 6-11. We're terrible. We suck. We bad. So we need to shake things up around here. So I think, so the first thing I'm noticing is that rebound production is not that great. Rebound production is not that great from Drummond, you know? Yeah, I mean, you get 13.4 points a game, but, you know, that's sort of, yeah. Out of a guy who's an 88 overall, he's not getting it done. Let's go ahead and look up some potential trade offers. And one of the ones that sort of caught my eye was this Hassan Whiteside trade. You know? That's pretty good. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do this. Cool. Now, we've got a ton of centers here. So I would say let's get rid of Petrulia. And we need a good shooting guard, man. Ooh. Ew. No. All right. Here we go. I feel like we need a dedicated 3-point shooter too. That's kind of a nice looking trade there. Um, do they really need that much though? Like, what if we would get rid of that? Invalid trade. What if we would just get rid of him? Since we're only paying Pachulia 1.5 million, that's not really the guy we should be looking to trade. We should be looking to trade somebody that has a little bit more moolah. Like a you. Cool. Dude, we have so many shooting guards. Why are we paying this man? What are we paying this man for? Dude, why? Let's dump this too. Hmm. What if we take the draft pick off the... They straight up just want to give me Patrick Beverly? Really? I'm gonna go ahead with this one, because then I get a draft pick back. Change the system too. Could get rid of one of those centers. Or a PF or a SF. We need a forward. Do that. We've got way too many friggin' centers. Oh, really? Okay. Well, we could still try and find somebody for Pachulia. That's 6. That ain't bad. Let's do that. All right, let's try this team out. Haha, that didn't work out, did it? I'm not giving up that point guard, so. Okay, there we go. Gotta win over the Bulls. Oh, crap. Dude, no way. Come on, man. We're within 6 points. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's beat the Golden State Warriors, man. Let's do it.
Iguodala with the steal. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Curry at point with McCaw at the 2. They're the backcourt. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Looney. And it's Durant in at the small forward. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. On the wing, Jackson. Back to Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. And they will call over the back on the play.
And that's just all about positioning. He gets boxed out, can't fight around it, and gets the over-the-back call.
He's showing good hustle. I mean, a little too much hustle, though. I mean, you got to dial it down just a little bit.
Releases from 15. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Bogdanovich, no luck. Warriors leading by 6. Here's Durant. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And you can't leave someone open around Durant. He keeps his eyes up, makes a play for his teammate.
Jackson against Curry. To the paint. Here's Olynyk. And the dunk by Olynyk.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home.
He continues to be their go-to guy. If they close this game out, his stamp will be all over this one.
Now here's Jackson. Right side, the pass to Griffin. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Thompson looking for an opening. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Thompson's got 5 points now in the quarter. We know the guys who can fill it up are in high demand. A lot of guys, Chris, in this game with instant offense.
Oh, yeah, think about Eric Gordon, 6th man of the year, but can let it fly at any time. Of course, Steph Curry, the great Steph Curry.
Lou Williams, right?
And Lou Williams. I got to go to my man, Jamal Crawford. You know, he's getting up there, but Benjamin Button is still Jay crossover, and he's letting it fly. And these are all guys I give it to him and say, I don't care how, just go get me a bucket.
And the 3 ball is good.
And how about the consistency from range tonight? Really impressive.
That's because he's finding his spots. No hesitation. You can sense his confidence.
Now, here's Whiteside. Inside, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
And Kelly Olynyk, from a basketball family, his father a successful coach, his mother a scorekeeper. He's grown up around the game.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Greg, you look at the lineup for the reigning champs. When healthy, this team starts 5 all-star players at every position.
And even with Boogie coming back from a devastating injury, this team is scary. People immediately called it the best team ever assembled. Credit the front office, but the Warriors players still have to prove they are the best ever on the floor this season.
The defense is doing just enough to bother him on the jump.
Jackson kicks to Griffin. Here's Whiteside, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Yeah, and the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Stephen Curry.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He told them one thing. He said, no mistakes from here on out. We've got a good lead. Don't take chances. No dumb fouls. Smart basketball the rest of the way. Guys?
A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Unfortunately, it sounds like a very serious injury. We're well into this season, and that is the last thing this team needed. And that's going to make things much harder for them down the road. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks for checking in and letting us know how he's doing.
And let's just hope that he doesn't have any setbacks during his recovery.
Fingers crossed, and hopefully it's nothing but good news from now on when David gives us updates on him.
1:56 left in the game. It's good from long range. Curry's got 43 points.
Oh, that's a drop in the bucket for Mr. Curry. One of the softest three-point shots you'll ever see.
Whiteside against Cousins. And they double up Whiteside. Olynyk in the corner. Curry with the steal. They get a hand on it. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Throw it to somebody else.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. .127 left in the fourth quarter. Durant finds Curry. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Olynyk.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
It's stolen by Green. 55 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Outside Durant. Bogdanovich against Thompson. 4 on the shot clock. The shot by Curry, no good. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
For 3, Durant. Rebounded by the Pistons. Guys, a comeback probably not in the cards at this point.
Yeah, I think you can put a fork in it.
And stolen by Cousins. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Cousins. And the Warriors lead by 10.
Tremendous effort here on the road. That plane ride home is going to be sweet.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't care how good you are. It's tough to succeed in a hostile environment. They're doing it in style.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're down by 10. 8 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Yeah, this has been rough all the way around. I mean, coming in with high hopes and then just now trying to finish the best they can.
Oh, all you can do at this point is focus. Dial in on each moment. Do your best. You can't get consumed over the score.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Andre. Good game for you and the team tonight. Is this a bigger win considering the team you beat?
I think it's just a good win, period. You know, we can't really think about who our opponent is. So it was a good matchup, good way for us to measure ourselves, and we got another big one Friday.
Always another game on the schedule, Dre. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
Not a whole lot of games here that are close. One.
Stolen by Jackson. Inside, Cody Zeller and Bismack Biyombo. Tony Parker is out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Lamb in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
And really, the improvement as a finisher is noticeable for Kelly Olynyk.
And the Hornets with possession here. Following the bucket by the Pistons. Parker finds Zeller. Here's Lamb. The second chance effort. Offensive rebound.
Wow,
Oh
another
God,
opportunity.
guys, get a
Just
rebound.
everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
Shot by Zeller, no good.
It's been a frustrating quarter for him shooting the basketball. He just has to make sure he's taking good shots.
Here's Ellington. Nice touch on the bank shot. And it's now only a 1-point Charlotte lead. Hornets shooting here in the fourth quarter around 41%. Parker against Robinson. To the paint. Whistle blows. Basket is good.
That didn't help.
So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Really starting to attack on the interior here, showing a much more physical presence here in the second half.
Some changes for Charlotte. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for Biyombo, and it's Batum in for Parker. Now here's Jackson. Over to the wing. Here's Robinson, and Detroit again with the bucket. And for the Hornets, they're shooting around 40% from the floor here. Walker the pass to Zeller. And oh boy, a lot of
Get that
contact
shit out of
there,
here,
but he
bitch.
gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Olynyk.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half, doing a great job at the line.
The new head coach of Detroit is Dwayne Casey. They're lucky he was available. He guided the Raptors to a franchise best 59 wins last season, and he was the coach of the year.
Now here's Jackson. He dishes it to Robinson. 6 to shoot. Bogdanovich. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
You see why his number is being called dangerous scorer down the stretch.
Here's Walker. Here's the floater. And the dunk by Zeller. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 13 rebounds.
And he's just going all out to get the second chance points. Just a terrific finish.
There was no one that was going to prevent MGA from converting that one.
He's one of the best offensive rebounders in the league, and he demonstrated why right there.
And it goes to show you that any coach can get fired. Casey, one of the most successful, highly regarded coaches in the league, and Smitty still got let go.
If you learn
Jesus.
about all he's overcome, all the tough jobs he's worked in the past, you knew he'd take it on the chin and keep on trucking.
And they get the rebound, but guys, that's been the issue throughout the game. Is it me, or does it just feel like he gets every rebound that comes up?
No, it's felt like that all game. He is just aggressive and finds ways to snag rebounds out of thin air sometimes.
Now, here's Bogdanovich, following the miss by Kemba Walker. Bogdanovich looking around. In the
Damn
corner,
it.
it's Ellington. Over Lamb. The shot by Ellington, no good. Charlotte leading by
Nice
6.
effort to go get the rebound, guys.
And Walker kicks to Batum. Got that one up quick. Batum's got 12 points here in the second half. And, well, Detroit shooting for the game at 42%. Jackson against Walker. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Johnson, he's checked in for Bogdanovich.
What the fuck?
Charlotte has gotten off to an
Team
0 for 2
sucks.
start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Walker against Jackson. And Walker kicks to Lamb. Jacks up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Lamb's got 5
in
points
his
now in the
face.
quarter.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Here's Jackson. They grab their own miss. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
That's one of his shots in his arsenal, but it was terrific rim
This is what
protection.
frustrates me.
And
about
now
this
as the
game.
clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Charlotte.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
And listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Kemba Walker.
You know,
Nobody
when we talk about floor
moves.
generals, this is really what we mean. He was
They
making
just
the
stand
right
there.
reads, directing guys around, delivering passes that were on time and on point.
The drive by Jackson. Yes, that goes in.
And he is pouring it on here offensively.
Unless I literally
Olynyk
call for the
looks to be
screens, like
warmed up.
nobody does anything on the
That's
team.
Walker with the
They literally
ball,
stand
bringing
in
it up
place.
for the Charlotte Hornets. There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. "19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. He gets that one.
And
All the
they've
AI
earned
players,
this,
they move
showing an
around,
ability to
they do
dominate
their
in front of their home crowd.
You know, you feel on top of the world when it happens as a player, just the relationship you have with the fans.
Ellington dishes to Olynyk. It's stolen by Kaminsky. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Now for...
I'll be honest, this is not fun whatsoever. I'm not losing the game. Are you serious? Yeah, we beat the Boston Celtics. Okay. Okay. It's either we get owned or they own us. There's no in between. Owned. Super owned. Owned. And what's even worse is, like, my later years, I got rid of a bunch of draft picks, so I've really got literally nothing now. Sure, why not? least we got a 3-point shooter on the team now. No. See how I can ruin this game.
Victor Oladipo is out there with Tyreek Evans. Then it's Matthews. Then it's Young. And it's Sabonis in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
After being held scoreless in the first, he's turning it on here in the second.
And Patrick Beverley last season excited for a bigger role on the Clippers, but knee surgery wiped out his season.
Yeah, and he's in the final year of his contract, Kevin. A lot at stake as he hopes to earn a significant raise from a salary that's been one of the league's best bargains.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
I think it's obvious, Kevin, that Bogdanovich has worked on his ability to handle the basketball. Really good control there.
Here's Bogdanovich. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Flash.
And the Pistons lead by 7.
Well, he's a guy that can adapt and adjust to any defense he's up against. It's really something to watch.
Joseph against Beverly.
Breaking down
It's
here
Bogdanovich on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Some solid defense from Gallinari. Pistons leading by 7. Olynyk high post. Sabonis is there. Trying his luck deep. And another 3 for Detroit.
For
Damn.
an ice-cold start to this game,
He got some
is
three-pointers
pouring it
now.
on here in the second half.
The Pacers have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. And Joseph kicks to Young. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Griffin. Griffin draws the double. Back to Gallinari. Nice ball movement by Detroit. That 3 off the mark. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for Indiana, trailing by 10. And it's Young finishing it off.
And what I love about Oladipo, he does such a great job playing within the context of the offense. If you're open, he will find you.
Beverly finds Bogdanovich. Over Sabonis. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Well, he gets the separation he needs. You can't say the same for his aim, though.
Moment here now for an injury report. Now an update on Miles Turner's injury. Let's go to Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
From what he saw, it seems to be a strain in his lower back, and that is never good news. He won't play any further tonight, obviously, and will be out for quite a while. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks for checking in and letting us know how he's doing.
And let's just hope that he doesn't have any setbacks during his recovery.
Well, and barring any of those setbacks, Greg, I wouldn't be surprised to see him back ahead of the schedule they've laid out for him.
Here's Griffin. Pacers with the rebound.
What the
Boy, I
fuck
didn't
is
think
wrong
he
with
had
him?
a chance of stopping that lay-in. What a gutsy defensive play.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Bogdanovich is simply cold-blooded, astonishing scorer when the game is hanging in the balance.
Beverly against Joseph. Back to Beverly. Passes it to Olynyk. That one goes. Count it.
I think excellent touch from the post, and you get the sense they trust Olynyk here. Fantastic at utilizing his size.
Timeout called the Pacers. They're trailing by 8. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Blake Griffin.
And the shooting percentage, how about all the way in the 60s, shows how deadly he can be when he's feeling it. And as locked in as he was, they were trying to feed him as much as possible. But he never got out of control. I mean, he kept his head and just stayed patient.
Coming into this game, he had been having a tough stretch. We all know that, but not anymore. He's back at his best, and I think it's safe to say that slump is over. Now, here's Joseph. Oladipo, left side. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Timeout called the Pacers. They're behind by 8. We've got 28 seconds left in the game. We've got 28 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Bogdanovich against Gallinari. 5 on the clock. Offensive rebound. The 3 from Joseph. Pass to Bogdanovich.
Oh, God.
Takes a 3. Buries it from outside.
Well, no hesitation from
fucking stop
Bogdanovich in the
rebound.
catch and shoot
Jesus
situation.
Christ.
Beautiful.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Here's Beverly. And there's a whistle that goes on Corey Joseph. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Obviously upset to have to take a seat here, but at this point, I don't think it'll have an impact. The game's probably out of reach anyway.
Timeout called the Pacers. They trail by 6. 5 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. What do you think, guys?
A tough proposition here. They've got to knock down a 3, foul, hope for some misses, then make another 3. I would not hold out much hope.
5 seconds left in the 4th.
And he's clearly been the best rebounder on the floor today.
Well, he just works so diligently inside, and the numbers back that up.
And so it's Detroit with the W. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Blake, very strong game offensively. What gave you the confidence to take over?
I'm just putting in the work, and my teammates, honestly, believing in me and telling me to be confident at the end of the game. So I owe a lot to them. They came up with big plays. Just everybody working together.
Very good win for you tonight, Blake. Congrats. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening. And for Detroit, a lot of changes, Greg, in their front office this past offseason.
A new GM and Dwayne Casey brought in to coach. Could see a drastic shift in style and approach for the Pistons moving forward.
And even though Vucevic can get you a good amount of blocks and steals, Clark, in a season, most would agree his defense isn't a strong point.
No, it's not, but it's not a liability either, Kevin. I mean, he understands where to be and how to get there. He's not super athletic and doesn't protect the rim in a shot-blocking fashion, but he knows how to use his body to position himself well defensively.
On the floor for Detroit, They've got Gallinari. Farrell is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Olynyk, and it's Griffin in at the power forward position. Magic leading by 4. Tipped away. Fultz with the ball. Isaac kicks to Gordon. Over Gallinari. And it's Gordon missing. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Here's Fultz following the 3 by Detroit. Passes to Isaac. Now Vucevic. Gallinari covering. The baseline J. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Pistons have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, and those illegal screens have really become a point of emphasis for the officials.
And it seems like they've been more than willing to crack down on those. Makes it tough to get as physical as you like to out there.
Now here's Gordon. Isaac. A three-pointer off the mark. Griffin against Gordon. And then Griffin with the dunk.
And a big-time run there. They are peaking at the right time here to take the lead.
Well, offense and defense guys are complementing each other really well here. This is good basketball to watch.
Here's Vucevic after the basket by Detroit. Isaac kicks to Gordon. Olynyk against Vucevic. Shoots over Olynyk, and it's Vucevic missing.
He's been terrible. Absolutely awful. I mean, can't get it going. His shot isn't there right now. He's got to help him some other ways.
Pass to Farrell. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And it's a 3-point Detroit lead.
I like seeing Farrell aggressive and assertive when he's in the painted area because he's innovative in there too.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And Yogi Ferrell, the undrafted guard out of Indiana, didn't take long, Clark, for him to prove that he belongs in the NBA.
And you know what, Kevin? Not only does Ferrell belong, but he could be a starter on a few teams. I mean, he's been a fantastic shooter from deep since joining the league, and he's got a nice mid-range game, too. So he passes the eye test for the positive impact he has on the floor and is quite unselfish and does a really good job, I think, of pushing the tempo.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Steve Clifford had to say to his team. He told them, look, guys, we're running out of time. If we're going to make a move, it's got to be now. Are you guys ready to make a move? They all nodded, and he said, then go take it. Kevin?
Orlando with the ball, following the 3 by Detroit. For 3, Ross. Rebounded by the Pistons.
And they've just tried everything to stem the tide here, but nothing seems to work.
Yeah, they can't find anything. They're lost right now.
I can't be denied now.
Working against them.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Detroit.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
Now here's Vucevic. Back to Ross. Shot clock at 6. Will it go? And it's Vucevic missing.
Yep.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
The Magic trail by 9. And here's Fultz, and that's a foul called on Yogi Ferrell. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Griffin with the steal.
Trying to come back, Kevin, and you can't afford too many mistakes. His 4th turnover hampering their effort.
Odd pass to Gordon. And so Orlando again turning it over. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Detroit. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Eric Bledsoe and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And for that game against the Spurs, you know they want to come out and make a big statement in that one. It won't be easy, but anything can happen.
Here's Farrell. Gallinari outside. There's the dish to Griffin. Shot clock at 5. Out to Gallinari. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Isaac. And he banks in the layup.
And boy, what a much-needed bucket there. Ends a 16-0 run by Detroit.
Gallinari outside. He dishes it to Griffin. Bucket is good. Griffin's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pistons.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Vucevic finds Gordon. Griffin with some nice D.
And out of rhythm offensively, but he continues to work at it.
Yeah, you know what? I think eventually he will find his rhythm because he is off right now, but all it takes is one hoop, and you're back in rhythm.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. He's much better off making him go to the line.
He hits the second from the line.
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete, explosive and great balance and mobility, powerful. A big guy who can flat out throw it down, and he also can pass it too.
Pistons leading by 10. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Farrell passes to Gallinari. Here's Farrell, guarded by Fultz. That one goes in. Farrell's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And at only 6 feet tall, Farrell has gumption. Not afraid to take it in amongst the trees.
And there's the pass to Vucevic. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
Winning. He falling asleep or winning.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
Yeah, I concur. I mean, definitely on the roll right now. Seems like everything he's throwing up is going down.
Now, here's Bogdanovic. In the corner, Farrell. And Gallinari kicks to Griffin. And the 3 off target. The Magic trail by 10. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. Gallinari with the steal.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears here for the Pistons.
They really
Why do they all look retarded when you go for the alley-oop?
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And they're able to even the score
No,
of this series
go
at a
for
game
the
apiece.
fucking
Still
dunk.
2 more to go in the season series.
Hard to say now how the final 2 games between them will play out, Greg, but one thing's certain. I mean, they're going to go at each other. This has become a very intense matchup.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Blake Griffin.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
And he banks in the layup. Griffin's got 33.
It was all about his athleticism when Griffin first came into the league, but it didn't take long to see he was about a lot more than that. He's got serious skills down low.
And so it's Detroit with the W. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time. And there's the pass to Mbamute. Back to Williams. "13 feet away." And that one comes up a bit short.
Just doesn't seem to be shooting it with confidence, and his shots are going all over the place in this period.
Jermichael Green is out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then it's Williams. Then it's Mbamute. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Here's Williams. Hassan Whiteside made his last basket. Puts it up from 15. Connects. The jumper drops. And the Clippers lead by 5.
It's not so much just the made shots, it's the consistency of the made shots that's got his team the lead.
And it's Bogdanović off the drive. And the shot is good.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
And Bogdan Bogdanović, a highly decorated player internationally. Multiple silver medals with the Serbian national team, a EuroLeague champion back in 2017.
Yeah, I mean, he's a talented player, very skilled, and at 6'6" can play either guard spot. Great shooter. I think he's one to watch.
Well, Bogdanović, we saw a little bit of this during the All-Star weekend. He can play with a little bit of flair, and you know he's confident when he starts to show those signs.
Now here's Chandler. Williams for 3. It's deflected, and so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanović touched it last. Griffin's checked in for Whiteside. And the Clippers have possession. It's a one-point game.
And the defense is just not very aggressive. Definitely fortunate that the mid-range jumper did not find the bottom of the net that time.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. LA has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Jackson kicks to Williams. Out to Chandler. And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
He's got the
Bonus
ball
situation
right
in effect,
like
so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. And Wilson Chandler, during the NBA lockout back in 2011, Brent, decided to keep playing, but it was in China.
Yeah, his deal did not have an out clause, so that's how committed he was to getting himself laced up and on the court. And once the NBA lockout ended, he couldn't just come back and pick up where he left off. He had to stay in China, finish the season, and then return to the Nuggets.
And here's Chandler, who brings it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 1. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Left side Jackson. Lock at 6. Right side Green. Chandler outside. The 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, an average three-point shooter, gotta like seeing Chandler connect from deep.
Green against Griffin. Back to Farrell. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Jackson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Williams. A floater. Bogdanović grabs the miss.
Yeah, his shot just doesn't seem to be synced up right now. Here's hoping he finds it soon, because his team is really going to need that production tonight.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Yeah, and then the fear sets in that you're going to create driving lanes that could lead to easy buckets. This is not an easy fix.
And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's it for him. He's fouled out. Now we'll go to the line for 2.
And that is a huge call. That is not who they wanted to see headed to the bench with the outcome still in question. And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Here's Farrell, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And the first one at the line is good. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Good.
Wilson Chandler can cause some problems out there right now, playing with great intensity.
Here's Farrell. Down low. Whiteside kicks to Gallinari. Farrell passes to Olynyk. Goes back up. The Clippers grab the miss.
Oh, man. God damn it.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Jackson. The basket is good off the assist
God
from
damn
Williams.
it.
Now it's a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
Such an effective combo guard. We all know that Lou Williams can score, but once he gets going, he'll set a teammate up too.
And the basket by Olynyk.
All keyed right there from the lead pass, right on the money.
And the Clippers call time here. They're ahead by 3. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter.
Desperately need a stop here.
Chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Lou Williams.
And I just love how assertive he's been at the offensive end tonight. That's really come across in his passing. He's been decisive, knowing just where to go with the ball and making some great feeds. The D hasn't been able to figure out what to do against this guy.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He was very adamant in the huddle. He said, don't let up now. Stay aggressive and do the things that have gotten us this far. We're almost there, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Farrell. Uses the glass to finich the layup.
Great job of screening there. Nice
Get a
job
stop.
to take it to the rim and get the finish.
We're stopping them for a large portion of this quarter.
Williams against Bogdanovich.
Not foul.
Williams finds Green. Jackson in the corner. Back to
Stay
Green.
on him. Stay on him.
The shot. The shot, no good. The Pistons go the other way with it. Gallinari wide open, and Detroit again with the bucket.
And when the game is on the line, Gallo is the guy you want to have take those shots.
On the wing, Williams. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Out to Chandler. Olynyk against Green. Williams looking over the floor. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound.
You know, not sure if it's him or the defense, but just something's off tonight.
Something in this frame for sure, but when you're out of rhythm, sometimes it's better to play the role of being the facilitator.
Oh, shocking there. That one's amazing.
Well, you play your heart out all night long, and then just one or two shots at the end decide the outcome.
Stay with him.
Williams.
It's a one-on-one
Following the
match.
bucket by the Pistons. Chandler outside. And the shot is long.
Yes.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get
All
into
right.
the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And now we've got the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Putting both at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
Huge free throws, bumps the lead up to 3, and now they simply have to guard against the 3-ball.
And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 3. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
You know, you'd love to be able to clear space and get that triple, but you can also do the 2 with a quick foul.
Well, it really depends on what's available, so we'll see how the defense lines up here.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. To end the run. He's off from 3. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. And the
Holy
first of
shit,
two, no
dude. You
good.
just fucking
Heartbreaker.
fling it up there real fast.
Interesting with the game shifting to the pace and space about where Whiteside fits into the puzzle. He is still a double-double threat down on the inside and can be taken advantage of on nights.
Connects from downtown. So Dwayne Casey
You
decides
gotta
to
be
call a
shitting
timeout.
me. Where's Gallinari?
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles.
Jesus Christ, dude. Really? 0.2 seconds left. We had it.
Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one.
Killing me here, damn it.
Tip-off goes to the Clippers. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. Taking a look at Los Angeles, we've got Williams. Ivica Zubac is out there with Green. Then there's Reggie Jackson. And it's Chandler in at the 3 slot. And it's Whiteside off the drive. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Six on the shot clock. Stolen by Zubac.
And I still fucking lose.
And they're pushing it up. All going up court. Chandler's shot. Good.
And that's enormous, guys. With time winding down, goes for the steal and then off to the races.
Farrell passes to Olynyk, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And that one misses. Chandler with the ball. Now guarded by Gallinari. Here's Jackson. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Bogdanovich against Williams. To the inside. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for Los Angeles.
Fuck.
Passes it to Green. Wants to get it to Zubac. And does. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. The Pistons leading. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Basket counts. Chandler's got the game tied up here for
Where the
Los Angeles.
fuck's my defense?
Well, passing is something he does very well, especially when it comes to leading his man to the right spot.
Bogdanovich dishes to Whiteside. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
What am I doing?
Green's
Stop
got
doing
11 rebounds in the game. Over in the corner, Williams hits it from 3-point range. Williams has got 23.
Wow, huge in a big moment there. Getting the ball to Lou Williams, not a bad idea.
Farrell passes to Whiteside.
Just a remarkable make by Whiteside there. That's a huge basket.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far here in overtime. Jackson kicks to Chandler. Pass to Zubac.
They on him.
Goes back up. And there's the feed to Green. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Farrell passes to Olynyk. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Olynyk's
get a
got
stop.
6 points in the
Come
quarter.
on.
And really, the improvement as a finisher is noticeable for Kelly Olynyk.
Williams kicks to Jackson. And that's a foul called on Yogi Ferrell. That's foul number 2 for him. Wayne Ellington's checked in for the Pistons. Left side, Chandler. And Whiteside sends it back.
Whiteside, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. That one's swatted.
Bogdanovich wide open. And there's another one for the Pistons.
Bogdanovich showing how much he believes in himself right there.
The Clippers have gotten 4 of their initial 9 shots here in overtime to fall.
Reaching foul. He dropped the friggin' basketball on the ground.
And what sets Lou Williams apart right now is his confidence. This guy is a gunner who comes in and believes that he's going to score. He often does. A good guy to have on the free throw line when the score is close, and he takes care of business as usual.
Here's Farrell. Dishes it to Bogdanovich. To the middle. The shot's good from Ellington. And the Pistons lead by 1.
Not sure you can ask for a better
For
look.
fuck's
You can
sake,
make
stop
those
him.
shots while sleeping.
Don't let him go in.
Williams against Bogdanovich. There's the pass to Green. Good. Huge bucket.
I think to come off this place.
Pistons have gone 6 of 8 from the field in OT. They'd love to keep that percentage right where it is. Farrell kicks to Bogdanovich. Ellington dishes to Whiteside. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
Why did we go out of
And the
bounds?
score being
Why
this
did we
close,
go out
you
of
have to
bounds?
retain possession of the ball. You
What the
just can't give
fuck?
it away like that.
This is the ball game.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Lou Williams living for the moment. Got clutch written all over him here tonight.
And it's still within reach.
But only if they make every possession count from this point forward. And I mean every possession.
That had to go in.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. Detroit making a switch here. Makers checked in. He hits both from the stripe. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Wesley Johnson's checked in for Thonmaker. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
Now a timeout
So
called
aggravating.
by Detroit. They're trailing by 3. There's 21 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Guys, your thoughts?
You know, you'd love to be able to clear space and get that triple, but you can also do the 2 with a quick foul.
Well, it really depends on what's available, so we'll see how the defense lines up here.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. He hits the first one, and
Didn't you
that'll
miss
put them
one
up by
fucking
2.
free throw, you son of a bitch?
And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're down by 3. 12 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Guys, what's your take?
You know, you'd love to be able to clear space and get that triple, but you can also do the 2 with a quick foul.
Well, it really depends on what's available, so we'll see how the defense lines up here.
What the fuck is going on? Oh my God, dude.
So here's Gallinari to tie. Can't connect. So it's the Clippers taking
Why
the
wouldn't it
win.
screen?
They had to scrape and
I'm
claw
pressing the
to
fucking
push it to
screen button
overtime,
and
but
nobody's
they
doing it.
Came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean,
God,
I
this
thought
game
it
pisses
might end
me
in
off.
regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was
Oh, that's so
necessary
fucking
once
retarded.
we got into OT.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. With Lou Williams, you made some big shots
That's
to
a
get the win
super
tonight.
aggravating loss. I had the game won.
I just wanted to
They-
stay aggressive. You know, shoot
They
or shoot.
blow at
That's what we're
0.2
supposed to do.
seconds with a
I've always been a
fucking
confident
lob
guy.
up.
Never got down on myself, so I just continue to be
And then
aggressive.
they lose it.
And just concentrate on the
that.
first shot.
Lou, nobody has ever doubted your confidence. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it
Oh,
up.
man,
for
that
Brett
sucked.
Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
I knew the moment we went to overtime, it was gonna be fucked. Damn it! Should have never lost that game. This game is within reach.
Here's Drummond, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner. So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Farrell is out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Griffin. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Gallinari in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Now here's Payne. Passes it to Adebayo. Rebounded by the Pistons. Whiteside's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Pass to Farrell. To the inside. Here's Whiteside. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
That's
terrible
just an attack mindset. I
defense.
love it. Game on the line. He's out competing guys. Well, no matter what, he's always going to be one of the most dangerous men on the court.
Farrell passes to Whiteside.
Terrible. Terrible.
Looking around. Five to shoot. Lets it go. Waiters gets a wide open look. They grab their own miss, and it's good. 2 points. And it's a 7-point Miami lead.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Farrell passes to Whiteside. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
And they're going to need even more out of him with the score being what it is.
Johnson, he's checked in for Adebayo. Waiters no luck.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Outside Griffin. Goes straight through the defender for the knock. Draws the foul. He'll
Fuck you,
go
Drummond.
to the line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Wow, look at the coordination, the strength. Griffin possesses. Taking the punishment like a champ and still finishing.
Winslow's checked in for the Heat. And here's Payne. There's the dish to Drummond. From down in the low post, it goes. Drummond's got 12 points in just the second half. Pass to Gallinari. Over Johnson. And it comes off the front of the rim.
The shot's there for him. And
Why?
He's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
That one goes in. Drummond's got
killing
20.
me.
Yeah, Greg, so
Guy
physical
traded.
Drummond. It's hard to keep him
It's
away
killing
from the
me.
rim.
Farrell looking around. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Inside. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to 4 again on the bucket from Griffin.
You got to do more than that to stop Griffin.
Nice to get
he's
some
using his
fucking
boot strength
defense
to
now.
capitalize through contact.
Now here's Payne. On the wing, Johnson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Remember back in 2016, James Johnson signed a make-good contract with the Heat. He's transformed his body, going from about 274 to under 240. And in the following season, they rewarded him with a 4-year, $60 million deal.
Now, here is Gallinari. To the paint. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession.
Fucking dick.
A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Detroit. On Saturday, it'll be the Sacramento Kings coming into town. And then on Monday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
God.
Leading by 5.
Fucking game.
Payne dishes to Johnson. Got a piece of it. Gallinari with the steal. Here's Griffin. Gets the bucket and the foul. That one's on Johnson. And for James Johnson, losing all that weight seems to have unlocked his versatile, high-energy game, Greg.
Make it, you
this
son of
lower
a
weight,
fucking
Kevin,
bitch.
this guy's a wall of muscle. You combine that with the greater mobility, and now he possesses an athletic advantage most every night he takes the floor.
He gets it in there. And now just a
Let's
1-point Heat lead.
Man, he's got such a great
It's a fucking
touch and
Miami.
feel
Let's go.
around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Payne finds Winslow. And here is Drummond.
No.
Down low. And it's Johnson that time on the assist by Drummond. And that's now 6
I
points
cannot
for
make
James
any
Johnson.
headway here because I can't get any defense.
1:58 left to play here in the fourth. Farrell passes to Bogdanovich, and out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Oh, no. Don't tell me. He just didn't do that, did he?
Of course.
Point of the game, and he makes just about the worst mistake possible.
Payne kicks to Drummond. There's 1:40 left here in the fourth quarter. In the corner, Winslow with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count it. Good. Drummond's got 22 points.
Well, when you feed Drummond the rock, you won't be disappointed. Doesn't matter what point of the game it is, he provides for his team.
Back to Farrell. To the paint. Here's Griffin. And the shot goes down. He's got 20.
Coming alive down the stretch. I like how Griffin commands the ball when the game is on the line.
There's the steal. Here's Farrell. Lays it in off the breakaway. And now just a 1-point Heat lead.
This team really feeds
Oh,
off
boy.
of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, it's
Come on,
taken
get
on
us
a different
off.
feel
Get us
since
off.
the break. You can see how many more hustle plays are being made.
And
What?
that's a foul called on Yogi Ferrell.
Oh my God. The
So that
fucking,
will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus.
the fucking
We'll
guy
go to the line
dropped
to shoot
the
2.
fucking ball.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
And that's how you do it. Free throws can make a huge difference in a tight game.
He's wide open.
Gallinari. Count it. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Now, that is cold-blooded.
Now,
Well, we want
please
people to tune in, don't we?
stop.
This is
What?
what they're tuning into. Big moments.
Now now. Here's Payne. On the wing, Winslow.
Just play smuggling. Just play
He kicks to
smuggling.
Drummond. Over Whiteside. That one off the back iron and out.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bogdanovich finds Griffin. It's good.
Guys, you see him starting to heat up, and when he turns it on,
Holy shit,
you
what
got
a
problem.
fucking shot.
And the Heat call time here. They're trailing by 1. 19 seconds left in the game. What's your take, guys?
And really no need to rush. Still plenty
go.
of time to get a good look.
Yeah, and this is the time to run the best play they got. I mean, the one set they've been holding on to all game. Now's the time to break it out.
Stop. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
No.
Kicks to Winslow.
Nope.
No good.
Yes.
Doesn't he just have a nose?
Oh, but why did Whiteside have to get it? He can't make free throws.
Yeah, Greg, and don't forget about
Oh my
hustle
God,
and
dude.
determination on the glass. I mean, that's what it's all about. He's setting a great example.
He can't make a
No
single
that time either. Timeout called the Heat.
Jesus Christ.
They trail by 1. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Whoa.
Lobbed up there for Drummond.
Get it.
Away of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
Well, an all-around threat with a promising future. I mean,
You son of a-
Bogdanovich has the tools and the drive.
Good, we got
He's
it
a
back.
solid player in this league for many years.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
That's what I call cool under fire. You know, those should be
What a
the nails
comeback.
in the coffin.
And the Heat call time here. They're down by 4. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
I mean, it's iffy that there's enough time to even get a quick shot and a foul.
And so the big win by Detroit in a tight game. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Go back to Miami,
For Greg
Drummond.
Anthony, Chris
I traded
Webber,
you for
and
good
David
reason.
Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
Oh boy. This is what we need to do. We need to go on a run here. Okay. Gonna have to take this into my own hands here.
And so it's Washington with it, leading by 5. Back to Green. Green draws the double. Wizards passing it around. 5 on the clock. Over to the wing. The second chance effort uses the glass to drop it in. And that's now 6 points for Bobby Portis.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Mahinmi is out there with Bryant. And it's Green. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Howard in at the center. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
Well, this is why you see guys shying away from their mid-range jumper. It's a bit of a lost art.
Portis finds Bryant. Drops in the layup for 2.
Jesus
and
Christ.
It's a 9-point Wizards lead.
Great look by Portis. For a young player, he really understands what they're trying to do.
And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way.
You had a guy opening the key.
And it makes matters worse.
So for the Wizards, Trevor Ariza's checked in for Mahinmi. Bradley Beal comes in for Bryant. And John Wall subbed in for Jeff Green.
At the point guard position, Patrick Beverley is a great shot blocker.
Here's Bogdanovich. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bogdanovich has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Talking about heating up. At halftime, he had just 1 made from beyond the arc, but he's drained 3 more since.
Stop fucking foul.
There's the call on Patrick Beverley.
Especially not John Wall.
That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
3 points.
Well, John Wall, Derrick Rose, and Russell Westbrook came into the league around the same time. All of them in the conversation for most athletic big point guard in league history. Of the 3, I think John Wall, the most prolific playmaker, always looking to create for his teammates. And all quarter long, he's been zeroed in and knocks down big shot after big shot here in the fourth.
Play good deep.
Beal against Bogdanovich. Beal's shot is good.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Brown against Wall. Brown the pass to Griffin. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Griffin's got 25 points.
That's the kind of leadership you want from Blake Griffin, a guy who wants to take those big shots.
Now Howard. Portis kicks to Howard. Ariza the bounce pass. Here's Wall. Beal gets a wide open look. Good on the 3-point shot.
Fucking Christ.
Beal's got 35.
And that's a nice assist from Wall. Scanning the floor, just looking to find the best shot possible.
Gallinari outside. Launches it. Wall grabs the board.
Wide open 3 there, Gallinari.
You can't be
That's your whole fucking
low
specialty,
percentage
Gallinari.
threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
No chance in hell.
No
No chance. No chance in
Howard
hell.
just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
It's Brown with the drive. Wall with some nice D.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish. And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one.
He takes pride in how he crashes the glass. No one is getting in his way when he's in that area. A nice move, attacking in the paint with confidence.
Doesn't matter how much defense you play now.
124 left in the fourth quarter. Right wing, back to Howard, and stolen by Whiteside. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. Bogdanovich wide open. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Bogdanovich has got 19 points. Wizards leading by 6.
I mean, we have to be fucking perfect.
Wall finds Ariza. Back to Wall. Pass to Beal. Top of the key. And right through it goes.
Beal's always wide fucking
Beal's
open.
got
Whoever
37.
covered him
And
can't
just
cover
carrying
him.
over from his last game. Completely dialed in. You can sense his confidence.
I totally agree. Heat check after heat check. He realizes, man, I'm still hot.
Now here's Wall. Following the miss by Griffin. Outside Portis. Ariza outside. reverse. And no good. And it's Detroit the other way. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Portis against Gallinari. Beyond the arc. Rebound, Washington. They've led by as many as 11 points. To the middle. Kicks it out to Ariza. And so Washington takes the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith.
I think it's pretty safe to assume that we're not going to make the playoffs. Sure, why not? Yeah, I don't fucking think so. We did last. I'll be honest, we're not that far away from a playoff spot still. 2 games? Really? 2 games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, the Charlotte Hornets are the... Wow, the East sucks. We can still make the playoffs. We just have to vault over these 4 teams. We just need to go on a little mini run. That's all we gotta do. That's all we gotta do. Let's just play the All-Star game. There you go. Ow. How can there be... Oh, that was just the draft. I didn't even realize that. Interesting. Not doing that trade. Stop with that. Why would I get back Drummond? I already traded him. No. I like the team that I have.
Knocked loose. Griffin with the steal. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball on the court.
He's going out of bounds, you dickhead.
Robinson is out there with Jordan. Then it's Hazonia. Then it's Mills. And it's
God.
Ntilikina in at the shooting guard position.
Give up so many fucking chances.
And Mills kicks to Robinson. Here's Trier. Hazonia on the wing. Buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, and that's what you get.
He hits one in the first
what
half,
you
another
get.
here.
You get
Not
paid.
prolific, but the defense has to keep an eye on him.
It's stolen.
Oh my God,
And a fast
dude!
break
What
now
the
for the Knicks.
fuck?
Trier passes to Mills. And again, New York with the
Dude,
triple.
you're just getting fucking
And they've had
spanked.
assists now on their last
Calm the
3
fuck
baskets.
down.
Time called here. The
You know, it's
Pistons
just called.
decide to talk it over.
And with the Tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
What the fuck?
Well, Greg, I
you
think
you
I love
started
the timeout
off
call.
with
At
a
least it
steal,
gives you a shift
looking to
in
get
momentum.
big
It's a smart
points,
move.
And
then
now
you
we
give
get
up
the
2
chance to present
3-pointers in a
Jordan
row.
Player of the game, Noah Vonleh.
And his percentage
Christ.
from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Well, he needed a game like this badly. He's been struggling for a while now, but tonight he broke out of that slump in style. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, I was able to listen in on what Dwayne Casey went over with his team. With them getting outshot from the perimeter, he told them we have got to defend the three-point line. Those threes are destroying us. We'll see if they can tighten it up, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Jordan kicks to Vonleh. Over Whiteside. Rebounded by the Pistons.
He does everything right except drain the shot.
Here's Ellington, and that one drops. Now just a 4-point Knicks lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside Jordan. Pass to Vonleh. Hands are the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last.
Hey, come on, boys.
Here's a chance now to check out the New York Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll take on Marc Gasol and the Toronto Raptors. And then on Monday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be
Come on,
at
boys.
their best.
You got this.
But if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Here's Trier following the basket by Blake Griffin. Jordan the pass to Trier. New York, no good that time either. And Whiteside's got the ball here for the Detroit Pistons. A 2-point game. Well, he was fired by the Grizzlies 19 games into last season, Doris, but Coach David Fisdale with a fresh start now with the Knicks in New York.
Well, you think about Memphis. He tried to shift from the grit and grind to a more modern NBA style, and I think he encountered some resistance there. With the Knicks, more of a clean slate, a
Nice
chance to
comeback.
build the culture from the ground up.
to the wing on the left. Here's Trier. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Knox. No good again that time. Detroit's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Now Detroit moving it up. For 3, Ellington. Knicks with the rebound. Jordan's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Trier passes to Knox. Here's Trier. Shoots over Ellington. And off target that time from Trier. And it's Detroit's ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. There's Gallinari with the 3. It's rebounded by New York.
I don't remember ever seeing him actually hit a three-pointer.
Here's Knox. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And how about the vertical of Jordan?
Why am I
Easily
even going for
rising up
three-pointers
the
right now?
timely
I was in a
alley-oop
tie
slam.
game.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. Now here's Griffin. And stolen by Vonleh.
What the fuck?
Mills, that's a 2-pointer. He drains the quick shot. Now it's a 4-point Knicks lead. Now it's
Oh my God.
by Detroit. They trail by 4. A minute 50 left to play in the final quarter. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Right side inside. He's against Jordan. And it's blocked by Jordan.
You got blocked.
And really, that's
White
the
side got
brilliance
blocked.
of Jordan.
Big
Just
motherfucker.
denying those shots there with tremendous power.
Knox. That one goes in. Knox has got 23. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Farrell, covered by Mills. But on that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Hassan Whiteside.
Yeah, and the presence of Whiteside in the
Back
paint,
down to a
really
4-point
unreal. He
deficit.
is a dominant figure down low.
Definitely
Great work
need
to grab that
a
second
star.
chance opportunity.
Now here's
Desperately
Mills.
need a
Pass
star.
to Trier. Out left to the wing. Here's Knox. No good from outside. This is shooting reasonably well, 45%. Ellington from outside. Yes! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
No doubt. You love seeing him knock down the clutch basket.
Come on, stay with him. Stay with him.
Here's Trier.
Denied! Denied! Go!
43 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Griffin kicks to Farrell. Back to Griffin. To take the lead. Money!
Yes!
About his athleticism when Griffin first came into the league, but it didn't take long to see he was about a lot more than that. He's got serious skills down low.
New York.
I don't know how I did this.
They're trailing by 1.
Come on. Come on.
34
Make
seconds
the
left in the
stop.
fourth. What do you think, guys?
They do have enough time here. If they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1, we'll see if they try it.
So it's the Knicks now.
Come on. Good D. Good D. Good D. Good D. Good D. Don't do that. What the fuck?
So the first one drops, and that ties the game up.
God.
And so both free throws good that time, and that puts them ahead.
Well, those were essential. Very steady work at the free throw line.
Why
and a
did
very
you fucking
tight game.
foul?
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Farrell passes to Griffin. Sinks it.
And that was so clutch. I mean, they're in front by
Don't
the
foul
slightest
him
of
again.
margins, in need of a stop right here.
New York calls timeout. They trail by 1. 20 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Do not foul him.
20 seconds left
Just
in the game.
play smothering defense.
To the inside. Count it.
He
You
pulls off
fucking
the
have
lead
to
and
be
make that
kidding me.
catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
What the? How do you let that happen that late in the game?
We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Farrell passes to Whiteside. Count it!
Well, the vision
Count it!
display. Yogi Ferrell notices when his teammate has a wide open look and gets it there on time and on target.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
My God.
They're behind by 1. 7 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Please.
Here's Trier.
Stay in between him and the basket. Just stay in
Goes up
between
from
him
the
and the
top of the
basket.
key. And so it's
Yes!
the Pistons who come out
Oh
on
my
top here.
God.
What a show they put on here at home tonight.
What a game.
These are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife
streak
in the
is
gut
alive.
to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Good Lord. Back and forth. Back and forth. How many lead changes was that? How many lead changes was that? Where are we at, man? We're right freaking there, dude. Look, we're just on the outside. We are just on the outside looking at. Come on. Okay. Okay. The streak is continuing. Oh, Nelly. All right, we hit All-Star break. Dude, look at that. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 game win streak. Guess what that means? We in the playoffs, biatch. We in the playoffs. We in the playoffs. Honestly, I think the best that we could actually ask for would probably be the 6th seed. Because if you look at the other ones, we're like 7 games behind. We can still go on a streak. Anything's possible. But with just a month left of games, but we just need to maintain this. All right, All-Star Weekend. And then we're going to call this stream. I can't believe we actually salvaged this season. Somewhat.
Collins with it. Young outside. Here's Ayton. It counts. And the foul. Markkanen. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Ntilikina, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Team USA.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot and also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
They've got Kyle Kuzma. Collins is out there with Ayton. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Young in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Team USA. Now here's Kuzma. After the miss from Trae Young. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact. And he'll go to the line for 2.
What the hell?
On Luka Doncic.
Kyle Kuzma is a guy who burst on the scene during his rookie year and is a fun player to watch. He's a guy that really has an outstanding all-around game.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Ntilikina passes to Simmons over Young. Team World with another miss.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Flash
Still
down.
close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Team World trails by 8. To the wing right side. Here's Doncic. Cans the 12-footer.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
Young taking his time here. Cuts off the pass. And the fast break now for Team World. And Simmons slams it in.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence will turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Now the pass to Young. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Young's got 20 points.
They're up right now because he's been dominant on offense, and man, I like seeing him catch fire like this.
Out of bounds, Team USA takes possession.
He just threw that possession away. Hopefully he learns from that and doesn't make the same mistake again.
And Team World making a change here. Tice is checked in. Now here's Collins. The kick out to Young.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Simmons got a hand on it.
Nice.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Aiden is outstanding at protecting the rim.
Oh, the world wins.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous
Get
offensive
smashed.
sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
It'll go when the Team USA lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from Simmons.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Young. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Simmons with the defensive effort.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Good work there as it goes. Now just a 4-point Team USA lead.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
Yeah, he's really calm in these situations. Simply takes his time in tight spots. You got to be patient, and he is playing to his strengths.
Wasted no time on that one. Bogdanovich has got 9 points here in the second half. And Team USA calling timeout here.
And with the tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
You're exactly right. Halting the other team's run momentarily. Let's see what he comes up with now, Greg.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Trae Young.
And he's had a very good night shooting the basketball. A little over 50% from the field, and a lot of those shots have come against some tight D. That shows the level of his focus and consistency.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
Here's Tice.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Good on both. Here's Young. Passes it to Ayton. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And stolen by
Give me
Ayton.
that back, bitch.
That one drops for him. Ayton's got 6 in the quarter.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. No luck that time either.
Boy, the athleticism that Simmons has is downright scary. I mean, remarkable the talent this man has and the potential, I think, to be a multi-time All-Star.
Korkmaz checked in for Team World. Free throw good, Kuzma. He's perfect from the line this time. And it's Team World with the ball. 6-point game. Simmons against Fox. That one goes in. 27 points for Ben Simmons.
No matter what the score is, his attitude has been perfect. I love his disposition. He has stayed in attack mode.
Fox kicks to Mitchell. No good off the back of the rim.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Tell you what, if you're pulling for Ben Simmons, it's great whenever he takes over a possession like that. Killer instinct for sure.
Now, here's Fox. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Not when the game's hanging in the balance. That makes it a little different. He was going to get...
Dude, number 25, man.
And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
Fox passes to Kuzma. Here's Collins. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Collins has got 11 here in this quarter alone. And Simmons has got the ball here for Team World. Trailing by 4.
Cover 25, please.
Hook shot.
You cover 25,
again,
please.
Team World, good for 2.
Boy,
Jesus
what skill
Christ.
from Simmons. I mean, so adept at reading the defense and exploiting them in the paint.
Here's Fox. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Come on,
Way
Ben Simmons.
up and over the big guy.
Come on, Ben Simmons.
Ball game to make it happen.
And Simmons kicks to Bogdanovich. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Korkmaz. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
He gets them to within 1 possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
Here's Mitchell. Back to Collins. It's good.
And every move he makes looks like the right one.
USA.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, the game comes so naturally to him easily. I mean, helping to expand their lead as they try to close this one out, he's doing it.
And Team World calls time here. They're down by 5. 51 seconds left in the 4th quarter. .51 seconds left in the 4th. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, will be headed
Can't help myself. Got a foul.
He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a 1-possession ball game.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. 2-possession game now.
And Team World calls time here. They're behind by 5. There's 42 seconds left in the 4th quarter. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Just terrific determination. First compiling the lead, and now building on it.
And that's what you want to do. I mean, you can't let the opposition off the hook here. I mean, you've got to keep adding to that lead.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. And that's it for him. He's fouled out. Not only that, we are in the bonus, and we'll have to go to the line for 2. He's able to hit the second one, and that trims the lead to 6.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And Fox has a lot of game. I mean, really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
And Team World calls time here. They're trailing by 8. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Inside, 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Fox with the steal.
Give me that ball, bitch.
Now Team USA on the break. That pushes it to double digits. And Team USA leads by 10.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
And, you know, this is what's needed at this point in the game, Greg. The great teams know how to close it out.
Kuzma can't get it to go. So it's Team USA winning this one easily.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young players are going to give us years of excitement to come. The future of the NBA is looking very bright with these guys, Kevin.
Terrific young players. It sure is. You're right, Greg. And this really was a fun contest to watch, as it always is. We hope you've all enjoyed it as much as we have. Thanks so much for...
Fortunately, Steph Curry.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the NBA three-point contest on 2K Sports. Alongside the Jet, Kenny Smith, and the Dr. Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. Such a big part of what the NBA is about now, the three-point shot. Have to have a quick trigger and a certain amount of endurance to win this event. We'll see who comes out on top. Seems like just yesterday, Kenny, that you were competing in the three-point shootout.
Oh, I remember that.
Is there a trick to getting on a hot streak here?
Just like in a game, if you hit a few, your confidence builds. But it is a different shot because taking the ball off the rack and actually off the dribble or someone passing to you is a different feel. So you do have to practice it.
That's why I've always been in favor of them using racks in the middle of a game.
Or just having someone pass in the middle of a three-point contest.
Yeah, I guess that would work.
That would be easier.
You know, I'm very qualified to speak on this because I've hit one three-pointer in my career, so that makes me an expert.
You did?
One career.
I remember off the backboard from the middle.
Yes, from the middle.
I do remember
one
that.
out of 122. But since I made that one, I'm
so
now
why
an
are
expert.
you even talking at this point?
Because I love watching this event. I love watching us shooters.
As long as it's just because you like watching it, that's fine. But you said because you made one,
That
you
makes
have
me an
authority to
expert.
talk about
I
this.
sure do. I'm
Ernie,
a
what is
shooter
the
now.
percentage of 1 over 122? That is the
very,
percentage.
very low.
But that is the percentage. But
We
what
don't
does
live
that
by
include?
percentages in this world.
Very, very low.
But that one he hit was big.
It's very big. Down by 2.
The 122.
Did it allow you to
he-
win the game?
Yes.
Yes. The 121 that he missed, they didn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Don't mean nothing.
1 for 122.
What's the goal of the game, Ernie? Put the ball in the hole, baby.
Well, you did.
Yeah.
Welcome to All-Star Action, everyone. Kevin Harlan, happy to be here with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Tonight, the exciting three-point contest. What a fun time this is going to be. It's fast-paced and action-packed, folks.
And as with all the All-Star festivities, the three-point contest is about having fun, a good time. But still, that doesn't mean the competitive juices won't be flowing.
And make no mistake there, guys. These guys are in it to win it. There's a lot of pride on.
And so here's Curry now. 5 racks, 25 balls, 60 seconds.
Jesus,
There
I
are
gotta go
9 money
first.
balls in total, each worth 2 points. The last ball on each rack, and also an entire rack of money balls, which comes last.
And that's why you can't waste any time. It's critical to get that last rack with enough time to shoot in rhythm.
It's all about establishing a rhythm early on and then keeping it going throughout the round.
Yeah, and I think you hit it on the head. Rhythm is so important. You can get into a good tempo and a good cadence, and that oftentimes can carry.
Now with 4.
Oh, this is weird, dude.
He's got 5. 6. 2 racks to go. 7 points. Now 8 points.
Steph catching fire now. He's in the zone.
Gets the money ball. Good for 13. Couldn't finish it off, but still put up an impressive number. And 13 is the final score. I'd say he handled that round pretty well.
Hard.
And he made 3 out of 9 money balls, missing out on a lot of extra points.
Here we go with Damian Lillard.
Okay, he got 13.
Here we go with James Harden.
Let's do this.
18 points for him when all is said and done. His stroke looked terrific in that round, guys.
He lit it up big time. That was some silky smooth shooting all the way through.
Yeah, his stroke looked great. He went along at a...
Holy shit, dude! He rocked
so it'll be Kyrie Irving here.
Dude, I think we're eliminated.
You know, he's got to get at least
a 23-point round for him.
God,
wow, that was
so
something else,
done.
guys. We don't see too many performances like that.
Yeah, sluggish start there, but when things kicked into gear, he got hot in a big hurry.
We done.
Durant's got the honors of being able to go into the finals as the top scorer from the qualifying round.
Performances all around have been off.
And so we'll see Kyrie Irving. He had the lowest score of all the qualifiers, so he goes first. Let's see if he can kick it up a few notches. He scores 13 points in the round. I'd say a solid showing from him.
Kevin, I think he'd be real pleased with that score. I mean, it can always be a little bit higher, but that was plenty good.
I agree. He will be happy.
What the hell? Now they're all just scoring 13 points.
So it'll be Kevin Durant here. And Kevin Durant's size, there was some temptation, I know, to play him at the 4. And sometimes he does actually in a very strong 20 points for him. He was really enjoying himself out there that time, guys.
Yep, he did exactly what he needed to. If he had a target number in mind, I think he passed it.
Okay. Kevin Durant won. Who should I be?
The game.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to one of the most exciting events of All-Star Week, the NBA Dunk Contest. We're thrilled to bring it to you. Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson.
All-Star action is on the menu tonight. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And this place is going crazy. It's time for the dunk contest. The NBA's most amazing athletes and slam dunk artists are about to put on a show you'll always remember.
And how many great memories have we gotten from the dunk contest over the years? I mean, it always...
Let's Let's
Here
hear
he
it, Clark.
comes.
Oh, my.
Oh, he took that and wound that baby out.
And then he
Watch.
switched hands, Kevin.
Look at that.
The extension.
He wound it with
Good call.
one and then went to the left. He had it in
that.
one, and he looked like he went through his legs on it.
That is nice. And here we go with John Collins. Second to the stage, looking to make an impression with his first. What do we got going on here, Clark? Ooh, lost the handle on that
How was
one.
I supposed to know?
So it'll be Dennis Smith here coming up.
God damn it!
Oh, now that was tough.
That's not fair. He had help.
Like, dig the ball out. Watch. Look at that.
Yeah, he jumped over his head, took it from, and then went through his legs again.
Left hand grab and then a right hand throw down.
Right.
And here we go with Jason Tatum. That includes.
We're all gonna make the dunk. Someone.
That's good. Yeah, he came hard charging. Hard charging right here.
Now that one.
Yeah.
Like a freight train.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, through the legs and the reverse.
Wow.
He goes after it.
Smith's got a little bit of an edge early on here. And here we go with Donovan Mitchell. That. Oh, that was nice too now.
He went around his legs, front.
Under his legs and the 360.
Yeah.
Oh, he spun though. He
But
had a little
yes,
half 360 in there.
But
So it was
again,
around the legs and 360.
But low, again, getting low and then uncoiling.
Yeah, that's the word. Uncoiling.
Cobra.
The uncoiling throwdown.
That was
Cobra.
good. And here we go with John Collins. I think Clark, he's really thinking about showing something special here.
Yeah, I think he needs to, Kevin, after that first dunk, which was rather pedestrian. He needs something to blow that first one out of the water here.
Yeah, and that's a great point. Plus, you want to get that out of the mind.
And we get another now. Oh, now that was good.
wicked there,
Yeah,
Kevin.
that was good.
Because he had to go against his body.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
went through his leg, and he kind of went counterclockwise on the throwdown.
That is what I'm talking
nasty.
about. That's sweet.
That is above
Yep.
the rating scale right
that
there.
is. You're sailing in with your head to the back. Of the,
Yeah, man.
That's
No,
tough.
that
tough.
is the best
It did
we've seen right
something.
there. Best I've seen anyway.
You lead with your best. So it'll be Dennis Smith
Yay.
here, the third
Don't
dunker
care
in the
about
lineup.
score.
He's lining up for dunk number 2. Well, let's see what happens here. Would he cover his eyes?
Yeah,
He
he
covered
looked
his
like
eyes.
he went to the human blindfold.
He covered his eyes.
Yeah, he went to the forearm
Oh
blindfold.
my goodness!
And the 360 was actually about a 200 degree. It wasn't a full 360. It was a little north of 180.
Oh, thank goodness he took geometry.
I give him
Thank
about
goodness.
a 240 on that.
Oh, that's good stuff.
240 degrees.
That is good stuff, Clark.
And the nice little.
And here we go with Jason Tatum. Good. The stuff between the legs, these guys love this, don't they?
Yeah, they do. It's a self-toss, and then you take it through the leg. I mean, you got to have tremendous coordination, bounce ability, and then timing.
Not easy.
Because you could be up there, and if the timing's not right, the dunk doesn't come off.
We see it so often, we take it for granted. Like Smith's got the lead, but not by too much after round 2. Anything. And here we go with Donovan Mitchell. We're back to the top of the line. All right, here he comes. Good holding on to that rim, vaulting up there a little bit,
Yeah,
huh?
but that takes away when you grab onto the goal, I think.
Yeah, that's kind of cheating.
Yeah.
That does,
All right,
yeah.
okay, all right. I buy it. You sold me.
Yeah, that takes a little edge off of it.
And here we go with John Collins, our second contestant with his final dunk.
painful.
yeah.
That's
What
painful to
happened
watch.
there?
Yeah, I think he just lost his balance.
Aborted takeoff.
Yep. That's
So it'll be Dennis Smith here.
Whatever.
Well, he's
I don't fucking understand.
He really cranked that one.
double clutch it, yeah. Took it down off the catch and then got it below his knees. I like that. Good elevation, timing, and then, boy, he threw it.
And here we go with Jason Tatum. And our crowd is ready. Here he comes.
Oh, he tried to. He posed. He did a little pose.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not
These
bad. He went with the
dunks
pose,
don't
left hand
mean
pose right there, and then the throw down. Not the elite level that we're accustomed to, partner.
And the moment has come to claim the trophy. The voting is in. And a well-deserved win for this year's dunk contest champion, Donovan Mitchell.
And the right choice was made there, guys. No doubt about it. He was phenomenal tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Those were some incredibly ambitious dunks he attempted, and he was able to nail them.
And tonight certainly did not disappoint. From the excitement.
Yes, it did. All right, let's get back to playing some actual basketball.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA
Talk about bringing it.
Are we seeing some high-flying efforts tonight or what?
Are we ever? I mean, they're doing some major damage to those rims.
And a great second look there. Another Unleash Chaos replay. Brought to you by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. On the floor for the West All-Stars, they've got Ben Simmons. LeBron James is out there with Harden. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Embiid in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that one's good, Jokic.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
Yeah, I want to be this team. This is the team drafted.
James looking around. Back to Irving. 5 on the clock. And Durant sends it back.
And Durant isn't just a powerhouse on offense. He also has a great sense of timing for when to block shots. Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the East All-Stars.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end. And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
From downtown, that's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Yeah, I ain't going to do nothing with that.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
Leonard, that's for 2. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Ron right side, over Durant. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down now to just 12 on the basket from James.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Here's Curry with the 3. Excellent D there from George.
Curry.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. And the rejection by Embiid.
Yeah, good energy and awareness that time by Embiid to deny that shot.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And the tradition and honor of just being invited to play here, let alone receiving honors of All-Star Game MVP. Just tremendous. In fact, one could argue we had a couple great candidates here, but he deserved it. Down low, here's Jokic. Up again, Jokic on the follow.
Boy, a lot of energy and hustle on display from Jokic that time. Never giving up on a possession.
Here's Curry with the 3. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Durant's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And Wall gets it to go in on the assist by George. Wall's got the lead up to 14 now for the East All-Stars. Irving drives in. LeBron trying to free himself up. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an All-Star Game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
No good from Durant.
Not surprising he missed that one, though, Kevin. I mean, the defense was very aggressive on him there.
Shoots the 3. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
Dude, my team cannot
Leonard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Wall
they can, though.
Open. And it's off from 3-point range. The West All-Stars, they're working against the clock right now. James, the pass to Embiid. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. 18 points for Joel Embiid.
And you can see how comfortable Embiid is, feeling like nobody can guard him in the paint. And he's right.
Wall against Curry. Here's Jokic. And another shot.
You're killing me here, man.
Missed it, even after all those chances. Harden inside the 3-point line. Again, the West All-Stars.
I'll tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game. And he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Wall dishes to Durant. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
Oh, my God.
The crowd goes
He
crazy
fucking killed him.
seeing that finish.
Yep,
He fucking murdered him.
Appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
The drive by James. Great D that time from Leonard.
And, the defense was probably in the C-plus range there. I mean, I'm sure he feels like that's one he should have made, that layup.
And leaving
Kevin Durant is whooping my fucking ass.
Exactly. Cold-blooded. Separation solidified. Great effort.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Right side Durant. That shot is off. Good D by Embiid. Irving for 3. Drains the 3-pointer.
And guys, once Irving finds that groove, it's really just fun to watch him go to work. Just no fear, will take any shot out there on the floor.
Wall looking for an opening. So the East All-Stars win it.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
All right, gang. Well, that's going to do it for us here on Downtown Network tonight. I hope you enjoyed some of the basketball action we had. Keep it tuned in here because we still got March and April in the regular season, and hopefully we'll make the playoffs. We are currently the 7th seed in the Eastern Conference, surprisingly enough. We went on a run here at the beginning of February, and we're in contention with the playoffs, so that's huge. So keep it tuned in here, and hopefully we can do some damage in the playoffs. But until then, we'll see you guys next time.